transport enthusiast here, and welcome to this week's simulation news, where we talk about the latest developments with the existing or upcoming simulators, all transport related. It's been a while since I've last done one of these videos, so there is quite a lot that has happened, and some of this stuff has to be left until next week's simulation news, just because there is so much. But without further ado, let's get into this week's simulation news. So first of all, on the Train Sim World 2 scene, a brand new DLC was released 2 days ago on Thursday the 10th of June. It is the Train Sim World 2 Cathcart Circle Line Glasgow, Newton and Neilston route add-on. This add-on features about 32 miles of route, and it comes with the EMU 314 class, as you can see here, with 3 carriages and in a ScotRail livery. It features Glasgow Central and Scotland's biggest city of Glasgow, and is probably one of the nicest DLCs out there for Train Sim World 2. The price, as is usual for the Train Sim World 2 DLCs, is $29.99, although there was a 10% discount for early birds. I'm not sure if that's usually the case with all TSW 2 DLCs. As you can see, here are some screenshots of the DLC, which if you click the card above, you can watch the video of. And then here again is as it approaches Glasgow Central. The next DLC also that will be released for Train Sim World 2 is the Cane Creek. This will be a 35.8 mile route, and it will include the Green River Subdivision East, where it will run from Bendel to Thompson in Utah in the United States of America, and then to Potash. And it also will include the Union Pacific, Aledo, Motive ST42, and the Potent G General Electric AC4400CW. So as you can see here, the Union Pacific train and locomotives, and this is again a freight route. The freight routes seem to be quite popular among the US, because in the US, most of the train lines, I think, are mainly freight rather than passenger. And yeah, that kind of thing there. And as you can see here is just a screenshot of the scenery, and it looks quite nice. It kind of gives you that American scenery vibe here, and this looks like it's the desert, but might not be. And then next thing is we have some news about Euro Truck Simulator 2. You might have already seen the videos and the live streams we or other YouTubers have done out there of the Euro Truck Simulator version 1.41 Experimental Beta. Essentially, this is the official multiplayer by SCS Studios, and this basically means that no longer are the days of Truckers MP where one has to drive with no AI. One can now drive on multiplayer with AI with up to 8 players, hence why it's called Convoy. The idea is that you and a friend or just random people on the internet join up on a server, which you can make public or private depending on your liking, and you can do a convoy together while having the realism of the traffic. So this is the first step in the multiplayer scene of the made officially by SCS Studios, and it is quite nice. The experimental beta, the multiplayer is quite nice. I have a video already made on how you can get the experimental beta, because at the moment it is an open beta, but you need to put in a password, which is available on the SCS forums. And well, I presume this on the not so distant future will be released to the public, and hopefully in the future it will be expanded to more than just 8 players, i.e. it won't be just limited to 8 players that can play on one server. And as you can see, here is a screenshot of a convoy we did, and here again is another screenshot of the convoy. So again, a quite nice addition to Euro Truck Simulator 2. There was also a brand new free DLC that was released for Euro Truck Simulator 2, the DAF XG and the DAF XG Plus. This is the latest generation of the DAF trucks, and for the first time ever in Euro Truck Simulator 2, it brings along digital mirrors like the one you'll see in the left hand and the top right left foreground, and foreground, background, anyway, irrelevant. But nonetheless, you might recognize this from OMSI 2, because already we had the mirrorless in OMSI 2. But this is a nice addition to Euro Truck Simulator 2. As usually, you can have the essentially like digital mirrors with F2, but instead of having those, now you have them digitally on your screen, and it just adds to the realism. And also, there's a digital dashboard, again a new addition to Euro Truck Simulator 2. And here's just a snapshot of the digital dashboard as it is there. So again, quite a nice feature. Next up, we have some information about the Bus Update 1.3 beta. So as we all know, the bus is going through various stages of early access, and now it's on 1.3 beta. Essentially, most of these updates are just bug fixes, and as you can see here is the full changelog. So you have performance optimization, there's new bus stops added along from Alexanderplatz to Betriebsbahnhof Indira Gandhi Straße. So this is actually new. So this is perhaps for those of you who want to make your own bus routes. You can now make some to Indira Gandhi Strasse. So that might be something I need to make a video of soon. There's also some photo modes added in. There's fixed pedestrian crossings, updated passenger behavior, you know, a lot of stuff. I won't go through all of this, but yeah, essentially various fixes to do with NPCs, times and bugs and that sort of thing. But the main feature there seems to be that they've added stops to Alexanderplatz to the bus depot, which basically allows you to create some more interesting routes while we wait for phase 2 of the early access. One thing to note is also when phase 2 of the early access is released, the price will increase to €30. And as you can see here, also they posted some teaser screenshots on their Discord, and here is one of the MAN DL05 double-decker. This is a classic bus in Berlin, although slowly they are being phased out, replaced by the ADL Enviro 500 MMCs. But they are still working on the streets in the BV in Berlin, albeit at a ever decreasing rate. But nonetheless, this will always be an iconic bus for Berlin, and of course it is great that it's being added into the bus by TML Studios. And here is just a rear view shot of it as well. I presume, and I think based on what they've said on the Discord, this will be used on line 200, which will be featured within phase 2. And that concludes this week's simulation news. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay on top of the simulation news. Hit that like button, comment down below, and join the Discord to stay even more on top and up to date in simulation news, where oftentimes this news is posted even further in advance. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.